In this video, I made a concrete factory. This concrete factory produces a ton of concrete. What's up guys, Jason here, welcome to episode 37 of Minecraft Survival. To get this episode started, I'm going to look for some gravel. I'll need a lot of gravel to make the concrete factory. Nice, there's some gravel over here. Ooh, it's all falling down. At least it will be a lot easier to mine down there. Ooh, I'm getting attacked by mobs. I'll fight them after I get this gravel. It's always fun to go blast mining. Alright, now I can fight these mobs. Ooh, there's so many. Let's see if I can snipe them. Alright, looks like I defeated them all. The next thing I'm going to look for is some sand. I should be able to get a lot from this beach over here. I'm glad I can mine through sand so quickly. Oh, check this out guys, there's a baby sea turtle. They're so small compared to the adult turtles. You know what, just for fun I'll feed the turtle some seagrass. Here you go, buddy. I think it would be really cool to make a giant aquarium one day. The next thing I'm going to look for are some flowers. I use the flowers to make dye for the concrete. There's a huge sunflower field over here. I see some other flowers as well. I plan to use these flowers to make a flower farm so I can get unlimited dye. Alright guys, at this point I'm ready to make the concrete factory. I've decided to make the concrete factory over there. First I'll create a platform to build on. I plan to make the exterior of the factory look like a giant storage silo. Alright guys, now that I'm done making the outline, I'm going to create the walls. This is going to take a lot of blocks, so hopefully it turns out well. Check that out guys, I'm now done creating the walls. The next thing I'm going to make is the roof. I'm going to fill in the roof with glass to make the factory brighter. I think this will also look good with the flower farm. Now that I'm done making the roof, I'm going to create the entrance. It will be over there. Here we go. The next thing I'm going to create is a concrete sign up there. Check this out guys, the exterior of the concrete factory is now complete. The next thing I'm going to build is a concrete farm. I'll start building it over here. Whenever a block is placed in front of that piston, it will get pushed over. Now I'll create the water system. That water will turn concrete powder into concrete. Now I'm going to create another piston system. These pistons will push concrete blocks that way. Whenever a block reaches this spot, the pistons will extend and retract. Alright guys, now that I'm done making that concrete farm, I'm going to create a second floor for the flower farm. I'll get this flower farm started by making the piston system. These pistons will move grass blocks back and forth. That will cause flowers to be automatically harvested. That dispenser will dispense bromia onto a flower, which will cause more flowers to grow around this area. The final thing I'm going to create is the water dispenser system. Those dispensers will dispense water, which will cause flowers that have already been harvested to be pushed over to that hopper. The hopper will then funnel those flowers into the collections chest. Alright guys, now that I'm done making that flower farm, I'm going to decorate the factory. First, I'll create a pile of sand over here. The reason why I'm making a pile of sand over here is because sand is used to make concrete powder. On this other side, I'm going to create a pile of gravel. Gravel is also used to make concrete powder. The last thing I'm going to create on this level is a pile of concrete powder. I'll make this pile in the back. The next thing I'm going to create is a storage area down here. Check this out guys, the concrete factory is complete. Over here there's the entrance. This floor has the concrete farm and the storage chests. Finally up here there's the flower farm. I think this factory turned out really well. I am now going to test out the farms. First I'll test out this flower farm. To use this farm I first need to place the flower I want to get over here. Then I can turn the farm on. As you guys can see there, bone meal gets dispensed onto the flower, which causes a bunch of flowers to grow around it. The flowers that grow are then harvested because the pistons move the grass blocks. I can push the flowers into the collection system by pressing this button. As you guys can see here, they are being funneled into the collections chest. Some of them might not get pushed over, but I can collect them over here. I'll be able to use these flowers to make a bunch of dye. The dye will be used to create different colors of concrete powder. Now I'm going to test out the concrete farm. To use this farm, I first need to place concrete powder over here. As you guys can see there, whenever concrete powder is placed, it is pushed over and turned into concrete. Whenever concrete reaches that observer, it is pushed over to that side. I can collect all the concrete by mining it over here. If you want to learn how to make this concrete farm or the flower farm, I recommend you check out my tutorials for them. The links to those tutorials are in the description. I hope you all enjoyed this episode of Minecraft Survival. Please like, comment, subscribe, and check out my other Minecraft videos. Thanks for watching.